Hello and welcome back. I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's do another episode of the Kale achievement run. Eat your greens. All right, we're going to go ahead and do this. We're going to sue for peace. Take that peace deal right now. So coalition doesn't really matter. His capital got moved to Saiging with 0 garrison, assuming that he'll defend. I can't tell for sure until now. Yes, he will. We now declare reconquest on Katha. We immediately dispatch just 2 infantry to make sure that happens, and we go after this. We know that he's going to join the war. I should have probably started the cores. Let's start them before he actually can't defend. Also, we want to turn that fort on now. Yeah, he hasn't honored the call yet. We've lost a lot of loyalty from all the tributaries due to our low diplomatic reputation, and I keep on, demanding all this stuff from them. I should probably chill on that for a bit. Yeah, let's get all the cores started. And 1 province can be assigned to somebody. That is a very good province. 664, owned with gems, local trade value modifier, and a fort, and it's already got a marketplace. I don't think we're going to be able to deal with the unrest in this area. But we do have feudal de jure law, which is something I don't often use. So actually, once these states are done, I need to remember to do that too. Why don't we turn on feudal de jure law here? To spend money to keep that unrest down. These ones are not states yet, so we can't do that there. Where else do we have unrest? We've got problems here due to conversions. Missionary strength, I think, is better for that. Rome is not a state yet. Yeah, I think I'll run it here. It costs a fair bit of money, and then we'll just raise autonomy on this one. It does have the Emporium. This is like a good province for the burghers, yet again. Burghers have 49%. Let's give them even more, because reasons. Alright, so we are now at war with Mongkaung. He has a fort that's got full garrison strength. That's okay. We're looking to try to pick that army off before it can band together with anyone, so I think we just wait till he's locked, and then we cross that river? No, let's see if we can scare him into not going. 19th. We can't be there on time. Get a better maneuver guy for a little bit and try to catch him that way. That might work. Let's see if that works. So this is like a sneaky tactic. The garrison's 0. It's the only time the capital fort will be at 0, so it'll just be an instant occupation. This guy we should probably also take care of. He's got 8 troops in the front row, so we only need 8 infantry here. Pull these troops off, go down to there with that army. On the 18th, we're going to switch back over to the 161 and hope that we still arrive on the 19th and do catch him. I want to go back to improving with Mongyang. We did not catch him. We catch him in the next province? 5th? 5th? In theory we can. There's a 3 stack there and a 5 stack there. Luang Prabang. Should probably try to knock him out relatively fast. That's a grassland province. I kind of want that land. Still didn't catch him. Now we're stuck. I missed my little derps. Also, I noticed that Bengal is currently at war with Orissa, and Bahmanis would not defend Bengal, so this is a temporary opportunity that we need to take advantage of. I think we do probably want to build this church here. My subject is not attaching to an army. Let's get him to attach to this one for now, or this one. Get the war goal, we'll start working on the capital. There's the 35-day siege of that thing. This army can go join that army, or yeah, that army's probably best. Come back from Mongyang for a second, and peace out Ava again. He's still technically our rival, which is kind of hilarious if you think about it. Even though we have... Wait, how do we not have more individual war score with you, Ava? We have only 43? Interesting. It's your only province. Is one of these guys an actual subject instead of just a tributary? No. That's weird. We should be at 100% war score with him. That's odd. I wonder if occupying it in that 1 month made it kind of weird. Kathmandu just did a thing. Sang is doing things. There's a 1 stack over here. They are threatening to cause problems with my country. We have only 1 siege status here. It's a level 1 fort. Let's go do the combat first. Rather than worry about knocking him out. I don't want them to damage my land. Especially while trying to do the cores. Tasang has announced Kale as a rival. Our tributary has declared war on Ava. Am I just like missing something? Does Ava actually own something somewhere else? I don't... Why would you... Okay. Tonga, why would you declare on him when you can't core that? I don't understand what's happening with this. This is goofy. And I'm a little concerned about these rebels that are popping up. Mare already broke their alliance. Need to get to peace. I think, okay, I was hoping to get like another humiliate or something here, but let's just piece this guy out. We're also unable to do our cores while we're at war with Ava. We can still take all of his money again. That's fine. Alright, that state did just barely make it under the wire, and probably this one did as well. This one I don't think is done yet because it's not a... It wasn't a claim, so it took a little bit longer. These 2 provinces then, we can raise autonomy here soon. It's still probably not going to be enough. At the very least, we can turn on feudal de jure law to try to make it not rebel as much, or as soon. Let me finish these other wars. I think we do full core it, despite the war exhaustion. And again, I think we just give everything to the damn burghers. Is it the right religion? Probably not. Hindu. 13 development, 12 development. It would be convertible even without the clergy controlling it, and I took it specifically for the trade, so I can't really see giving it to anybody but the burghers. Burghers are super happy with me. Trade power is going to go up a fairly large amount. Ava's no longer a valid rival, unsurprisingly. So you got the Assamese separatists in Darang. Naturally, we suffered a disease outbreak at some point here. I mean, of course. This army, I think I'm going to just have sit here for now. Are we over the force limit still, or not? Just sit there for now. I need to not worry about looting. I'm going to come back and try to suppress in Darang. If I can get a 4 stack up there, that's 5 unrest in that state. So let's actually just send that now. Let's go shift consolidate, send 2 more infantry up to Darang. Try to avoid the Assamese separatist revolt. That's going to be a 10 stack from 1 province, which is just not acceptable. Please stop suffering disease outbreaks here. It's ridiculous. India has way too many goddamn disease outbreaks. It's not cool. Congrats, Tongo. You're going to go ahead and siege that guy out and then be unable to do anything with him. This spawns retraining men. I don't like that. Auto-suppressing that state for now. 80% now on the Bengali separatists. I really need to get rid of these unrests. So if I raise autonomy and then park a 4 stack there, that's 15 unrest. We can get it down to 3.7. If we get rid of the war exhaustion, we could get it all the way down to 0. It's possible. It could happen. I just need to, you know, be at peace and stuff. Maybe we buy down war exhaustion once. Yeah. I'm going to slow down the idea group a little bit in order to just do that. That'll actually make it possible to get this one down to 0. I'll have to buy it down one more time. These disease outbreaks are just brutal, though. That province, I think, I'll give to the clergy, since it's going to need to be converted, and it's not an estuary. Be converted at 5% conversion speed. That's quite fast, actually. You're supposed to be suppressing, which gives even more unrest reduction. Bengali separatists at 80% is like my biggest concern right now. Because that one's actually going to be pretty sizable at 13k. That would be a lot of lost manpower to have to fight that. So, with that in mind, I think we need to try to suppress, not there, but in Dhaka. Wasn't I considering releasing Prom, and then I just cored it? Oops. Well, it's going to be part of a state, so I guess it's not a bad thing, but... Bengali separatists at 90% now. Alright, if they did fire, they're going to fire in the highest development province that is listed. Bengal Delta and Dhaka. So 13 is in Dhaka. Let's go to Bengal Delta. That logic should be correct. It might not be. I don't really know. I mean, whoever really knows, right? Alright, next month that one should be down to a reasonable number. If we suffer any more disease outbreaks, I swear to God, I have negative 1,500 manpower now, and this army could theoretically fight me. We have a tech advantage, which is nice, but they did spawn in Dhaka. Okay, well, in that case, we're just gonna have to fight them. I guess that means we can turn off the feudal de jure law edict in those two states. The Arisan separatists, we can actually put down for now. Let's just pull this army down to there then. We'll suppress that one out of the way, get this one suppressed out of the way, and then hopefully they'll march into a location where I can then use the transports to ferry the whole army over. The Naga Hills, which is 3 provinces, gains how much unrest? We have negative 13 there, negative 7.5 there, and negative 5.5 here. You know what? I kind of want the professionalism, actually. There's only one province with actual unrest, which is not that big of a deal. Everyone's all unruly because of my diplomatic reputation being negative. Somehow, as a as a Buddhist, I've managed to have negative diplo rep. Overextension, annexed subjects. I mean, 42% overextension? Come on, that's not that much. Just give me my manpower and stuff, you derps. I need it. You have negative manpower. Did you not know that? We're making slow progress. It is happening. And the Assamese separatists are going down. That needs to be on auto-suppress in order to be enough. National Unrest Advisor right now? Or what about the Inquisitor? Nah, I don't think the Inquisitor is necessary. Could we afford a 3/4 price level 2 admin advisor right now in order to get that unrest reduction? And honestly, is that unrest reduction even necessary anymore now that that rebellion did fire? Probably not. Not when we have access to feudal de jure law. which could situationally be useful, I guess. Naturally, we get another disease outbreak. At least the 4th one. At least. I think it's been at least 4. Naturally, they're going to take advantage of my absence and go do other stuff. This army's going to go threaten Orissa now, which is kind of nice. I won't have to worry about that. Orissan Separatists are also on the decline. We have negative 3.6, so I could actually pull 1, 2, about 3 of these guys off. Let's do 3 of them and leave the half stack there. Pull these troops over to Chittagong. We'll send this army down to Chittagong as well. Those 3 troops do need to be there to actually make progress. Water shortage. Water shortage is better than a disease outbreak, I'll give you that. Alright, I needed to have at least 1 claim on Bengal so that we can actually attack him. We already own provinces in this state, and since we are kind of coming up against aggressive expansion limits, I think we'll just fabricate on grasslands for now. Finally, 400 days siege of that capital. Okay, so I think I need to get to peace right now. Obviously, I want reconquest. Returning cores to our subject gains us karma. It's only 2 aggressive expansion, 15 war score. He's almost willing to accept that. This is now our defensive mountain fort that we get to sit on. Let's just send a tiny army there to get the actual war goal, so we can get rid of that negative 4 war score from the ticking war score. Three more months on the Orissan Separatists, and it looks like these guys up here, the SMEs Separatists, are now taken care of. So this army can come join that army. He's down to medium enthusiasm. Let's march on to the actual capital and see if we can just piece him out now so that we can be done with this whole dealie. 2 more months on the Orissans. Okay, got a conversion complete. That was in this state. We don't need the Missionary Strength Edict anymore. We can now convert in just 21 months in Darang, which we just took care of those separatists. Let's go back to Missionary Strength now. It'll be quite quick. War goal is ours. Occupied and besieged provinces on that capital, or that fort there. I would have liked to have gotten some money from these other little guys. But yeah, getting rid of war exhaustion and like gotta cool our jets a little bit here. Got occupied and besieged on this guy now. We've got 26 war score. He'd return the 2 cores. You have other subjects you can release. Senwi. 11 war score to release another subject that we can't reach. The rest of his land is not grasslands. And I'm only returning these cores just because I needed to expand in the beginning of the game, but this focus on grasslands kind of changes things a little bit. It does make him give up one of the cores. Anything I can do to get piety seems like a good idea. Not piety, karma, whatever it's called. I think possibly one battle with the war leader would be enough to let me do whatever I want with these guys. Or we could try to separate piece these guys by applying occupied and besieged provinces on them. This guy, his spow, would just require a single army on his province right now. He's not going to let me just go attack him in the mountains here. Alright, let's send a 0 stack down to his pal. That guy's popping out in September. We're in July. We arrive on September 9th. He pops out on September 6th. With a maneuver leader, we get there on the 5th, which means we can block that unit from spawning, and then with the 0 stack, possibly just knock him out of the war. This war has gotten pretty much, like, ridiculously complicated compared to what I expected. Never mind, they just... What? How did that work? Shouldn't have popped out in time. I guess the arrival date lied to me? Oh well. I guess we're down to 16 out of 17 now. Let's go back to, like, doing this for now, and... I'll take care of these Bengal separatists. I'm assuming that the Orisons are dealt with. Let's auto-fleet transport for now to Chittagong so that I... No, don't walk. Auto-fleet transport over to here. And then I'll take care of Dhaka in a second. Excellent. The Bengali separatists are actually in Delhi. Yes, Delhi, you take care of the problem. That's what I want. Alright, occupied and besieged provinces is only doing -40. His enthusiasm has come up because he got that extra troop. Darn it. But if we kill it, now we have it. So without any individual war score, we're not going to get anything from this guy, but let's just knock him out so I can get a bigger peace deal with the war leader and get to peace. Ava obviously hates our guts like crazy, and it will take us some time before he becomes a tributary, but eventually he will, and he'll just be a good little derp giving us manpower or something. Or we could eventually kill him, I'm not sure. Depends on aggressive expansion. I don't actually want to suffer any more attrition, though. This guy's on 56 enthusiasm, a little bit harder to knock out. -62 reasons. If I don't take any money, we're at -1 reasons. Return the 2 cores, release the guy, give us war reps. Orissa cedes a bunch of land back to Bengal. Is Bengal still undefended? By Bachmanis. 6 reasons for it. Looks like Bachmanis is still at war, but not losing the war as much. I think that these guys might get taken care of by our ally. Let's risk going over onto Dhaka. Luang Prabang is over here now. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just take it now. I don't want to risk, like, any more time passing. Just be done with this. Alright, that sound effect made me think that they didn't honor the peace deal, but they actually did. It was just the sound effect for the tributes not happening. Alright, this army is going to get transported over as well. That army is no longer a threat to us. Stock up the transports. Let's get everyone to... I suppose to our capital, or like somewhere around here for now. Our subject now has his fort back. Hisenwi exists. After we integrate Mongyang, then we'll have adjacency to Hisenwi. And I'm wondering if he'll just accept peaceful vassalization. He actually would right now. We don't really care about his land, but, you know, I have multiple relationship slots open, so... We can rival Orissa, we can rival Assam again, apparently. Well, he's not going to stay a valid rival, there's no way. We can also rival Tsang. What the hell is Tsang? That guy up there. Let's rival Assam, since we know he's not going to be a valid rival. There's just no way that's going to happen. Okay. That felt overly complicated. Let's take a break here, and I'll be back in the next episode. As always, thank you for watching. Hope you're enjoying the campaign. I'll see you soon.